The subject being dreams. You've had lots of dreams?
So but the thing is, how much of them do you remember?
Forget that. Okay.
I do. You remember
you had a dream. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I've had quite a few.
Am I interrogating you as to what the dreams were?
Yeah.
Am I?
No.
So why are you worried?
Because I'm not worried, but this is what makes the dream significant if you remember it, so you can.
No. The dream is significant. It's not whether you it's not about if you remember it. It's about what it's about, and a lot of the time it's hard to know because you have to work at it. Yeah. Carl Jung spent years sometimes on some of his dreams working them out, and he trained himself to remember. You just didn't know the significance of dreams until last week. But don't go on about, oh, I can't remember, because that's normal. Yeah? There's nothing, you're not saying anything special, are you?
No, even Crowley wrote it.
Saying if you remember your dreams, that's special, but not if you don't. All right?
And the weird thing is, you must still have that as well. There is some dreams I still remember from when I was a kid.
Yeah, fine.
And the ones you had yesterday, you can't remember.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with what we're talking about, okay? Because when you're a kid, you don't know things, and you're more open to stuff. That's all. As an adult, you filter out. So, have you found anything on these dream websites?
No.
It's a blank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the reason. Is because
is what I shared.
It is, despite what tarot readers are told, the stuff that's in on tarot decks, the symbols, is not universal.
No way. And at least not dreams.
It's not even a subset half the time. People do not have dreams that have tarot-related symbols in them.
No.
But you can have a dream that's about a tarot reading or giving a tarot reading, which means giving advice, basically. But there is nothing on these websites, and that's why tarot people ignore them, because they're not important, because they think the tarot symbol is important. It's not. It's the magic happens in the dreams when you're aware of them. A lot of the insights Graham and I get come from dreams. And you get something, you follow it up, and then it turns into something. Okay? So you can say the symbols allow the tarot reader to communicate to the client. But that's as much as about recognition. But the symbols are significant within the system of tarot. But the tarot is not significant in dreams.
No way, no.
But you get more progress by being aware of your dreams and taking note of them and seeing what comes up. Okay?
Question. Can Liber 777 be useful for analyzing your dreams? Because there is a lot more symbols in there than just the tarot symbols.
No.
So you can't dream of a crow with a sore throat, for example, and think that it's about...
It never comes up like that. You might have that awareness in the waking state, but that's simply the spirit telling you who it is. That's its call sign. Like CB radio, you have call signs, don't you? It's not the person, it's just a call sign. So you know that you're talking to the right person. That's all. So a lot of significance doesn't exist in any of this stuff. So, but that's, so this is the point. This is why tarot people ignore dreams, because they're taught to think the symbols are important in tarot, but they're not. But they're ignoring all the symbolism in dreams, because in the dream it's personal. And,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and tarot dream websites aren't that useful, because you have to apply it to your own circumstances and your own situation and what's going on in your life. Okay, so it's not, it's an indication. I'll give a clue to where to look, but actually you need to, but you don't look at dream websites that much. I use it occasionally just to sort of wonder what's something about. But if you work with that awareness on the symbols and the bits of the dream that you remember, and also it's very important that anything evil, whatever you see in a dream, you go towards. You don't, like in Doctor Who, they say run, don't they, at some point? Yeah? Have you ever watched Doctor Who?
Yeah.
You always say, run, and they all run. And in dreams, you go towards things because they're actually aspects of yourself. And Carl Jung was the best exponent and analyst of dreams. So his work is very important. He did alchemy and things, and he didn't do much on tarot.
So are there no universal symbols in dreams?
In what?
In dreams, in general.
Yeah, universal symbols. They're symbols that may mean something that the dream symbols say, and it can mean something entirely different. It depends what else is going on. And it's the insignificant things that count,
Because,
not the in-your-face stuff.
I've already had this dream phase, but that was when I was like 25 or something.
Yeah.
So then I had a dream phase, but then I went to the library and I borrowed a lot of books about dream interpretation. But to be honest, these books about dream interpretation, I found them a load of bullshit.
I've just said that, haven't I?
Yeah. But that's what I mean, because you asked me, have you inquired?
Well, yeah, because I wanted you to check and see if
I found this the most insignificant.
If you wanted you to check is if tarot symbolism appears in dream websites, and it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No. And even what the explanations that dream websites give for symbols.
Yeah. Because you have to make it relevant to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Individual. This is not general.
So you've had more powerful dreams since we decided to do this this video.
Yeah. And
okay. So you can so when I ask you, it's about you saying, yeah, I've seen people close to my family members who passed on, and I have these long conversations with them. That's a very powerful dream. And they're not dead, because if they're dead, you wouldn't be able to speak to them, would you?
No, exactly.
Right. So when they say, do you talk to dead people? No, you don't. You talk to live people.
Yeah. And really meaningful messages that mean a lot.
Right. Yeah. So dreams are a very powerful system of a spiritual development. Alchemy and everything else comes from dreams. But the tarot, which is full of symbols, has no relevance to it. Yeah. So we still use tarot, but we don't. And this is why symbolism isn't that important. If you could only reference a small fraction of the population, it's not that important.
Tarot symbolism is consensus, while dreams are individual.
Yeah. It shows that the tarot symbolism doesn't come from the unconscious; it comes from the conscious mind. They're contrivances. So there's basically three states. There's waking, dreaming, and consciousness. Waking, dreaming, and sleeping. Okay. Sleeping is dreaming is the best way for the unconscious to talk to you.
Lucid dreaming or sleeping, you mean? Lucid dreaming or sleeping?
Lucid dreaming doesn't mean much. It's not really it's what happens. What happens is you have passive dreams. There's events that happen the day before. There's dreams where you're passive and you're watching things going on, and there's dreams where you're interacting. You want to be in the interacting dreams, and then you can actually push and change things within the dreams when you become conscious of them. So there's another state, the fourth state called Turiya in the Indian system. And that's when you have an awareness within sleep and in dreams that you're there. Okay. So those are the sort of things that you want to go towards.
Yeah, that's also a dream I used to have all the time when I was lucid dreaming. I remember dreaming a lot that I was writing a book or reading a book in my dreams, but I could actually read it.
Yeah.
So conscious.
So that's good.
I remember.
Stop being impressed by dreams. Okay.
No, I'm not overly into.
It's just that so there's a better kind of dream when you can do that.
Plus, in some writings, some Thelemic writings, it does say, beware, not every dream is a sign of your holy guardian angel.
Who said it was?
No, but
who said it was?
Yeah, they are.
It's the unconscious communicating to the conscious level.
Yeah, the smallest.
There's in tarot readings, you can ask someone, interesting dreams recently, and it's often relevant to the tarot reading. It's just understanding the importance of dreams in spiritual work. You know, doing a tarot reading is just doing a tarot reading, but if you want to go in depth, you need to understand the language of dreams. The other thing you can do is have the intention of having dreams when your head hits the pillow, and often things that come up before you're really asleep and things going on, they're often also things that you can use as well.
Because of all these bargains, I bought a copy of the Magus by Francis Barrett for €12.
Yeah.
And then I've got these 3 books by,
Oral Solis, Dennington Phillips.
Yeah, these 3 for €40, which I also couldn't leave aside for that price. I've ordered the Chariot by Betsy, by Bethsheba Ashe, because it's just on our schedule. This is something I want to read for myself. And I've got that one coming. I think so. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books on the way. The Key of It All. Is that the same writer of that book about the Matrix?
I don't know. David Allen Hulse.
I think it is.
There's 2 volumes, the Eastern and the Western ones.
Yeah.
And the Western one has the tarot and the Enochian stuff as well. So, I mean, he actually does analysis of how Waite installs the symbolism of astrology in the tarot deck. So it's a kind of 777.
Yeah. I recognize the cover, a similar cover. There's a cover of a book.
That'll probably cost you a bit more money.
Yeah.
Probably.
But I don't know that book.
It's useful because it lists, it expands more than what's in 777.
Yeah, the best part of 777 is actually the notes after the tables. Eh?
Yeah, the notes.
Yeah, I find them I enjoyed reading those.
Yes. Yeah, no, there's loads we can go on this front anyways.
Paul, what do you think? But this is nothing to do with dreams now, eh? What do you think about this one?
Kybalion.
Yeah.
We can do one on that one as well. We're kind of getting off tarot at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. But in some parts in the Kybalion, they really attack Crowley, eh?
Well, then it shows you it's not old.
Yeah, what is it that they're saying? That
Is it to do with Westcott?
Huh?
Was it when Westcott, Kybalion?
It's the 3 initiates, but there is no official name on it, eh? But it's not Westcott, right?
Well, if they're attacking Crowley, then it's not old, isn't it?
No way, no. I know it's not that old, but I think it's from about the same time. And there's parts where they go like, some people claim that we are the saint of gods. Don't be ridiculous. This is like an actor claiming to be, they really go against.
Yeah, well, that's going off the subject, that's not.